Dopamine Detox. Many know about it, but not a lot of people actually know what it is. Let's talk about it.
Be strong.
So, in order to understand what a dopamine detox is, you first have to understand what dopamine is and how your body transmits dopamine. So basically what dopamine is it's the chemical that's released when your body feels pleasure, and you get it through a variety of different things. Now a dopamine detox, of course, is you starving your body from that dopamine rush and preventing it from getting access to these instant gratification activities that we love so much, especially in the modern day. Now, I'm going to talk about some ways that you can start your dopamine detox today, and how to gradually reprogram your mind to stop being so reliant on this instant gratification rush that we all need nowadays. So, the number one thing that gives us dopamine today is our phones, right? We're on our phones for an insane amount of time every day. We even neglect our responsibilities just based on the simple fact that we're browsing social media, we're watching YouTube. And I'm going to tell you right now that if you are not making money off of social media or attempting to start some sort of career off of it, there's literally no point in having social media on your phone. Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff is designed to make you distracted. Get those dopamine hits in from news, from Instagram models, from all sorts of different things that make you distracted and not focus on what you actually need to do. So the first step in everyone's dopamine detox process should be getting off social media. Now, I would say it's easier to just delete the apps entirely, but if you feel like you can limit yourself successfully, do that. Moderation is key, of course, but a lot of people claim moderation and then end up just doing nothing at all and just keeping their habits exactly the same as what they had originally. So definitely get off social media as much as possible. YouTube is another culprit, but the way I browse YouTube, I learn a lot from YouTube. Like, I just watched a video by Jocko Willink. I don't know if you guys know who he is. He's like an army general who's very, very into this whole dopamine detox lifestyle. I'm gonna leave his video on the end card at the end of this video, so make sure to check it out. So that's number one. The second thing that you need to cut out of your life in order to truly do a dopamine detox is useless eating and eating junk food. Of course, eating gives us a huge dopamine rush because we're feeding our body, but it's also for other reasons as well. The food that we eat contains additives that make us addicted to it. Energy drinks, soda, all these different things that are included in these foods make us want to keep eating more, and it's the reason why so many of us turn to caffeine and other things instead of taking a cold shower, for example. The reason why you want to drink coffee instead of taking a cold shower, while they both yield a very similar result, is because when you drink coffee, it tastes good, you feel good, and you want to keep doing it, right? You want to gulp down all that coffee. It feels good, it's warm, and it makes you energized. Taking a cold shower, on the other hand, is a huge hit to your dopamine system because it doesn't feel good at all. It feels terrible. You jumping in that cold shower is you literally accepting in your own head that you're going to be suffering for this amount of time. However long you go in that cold shower, you will be suffering. For the first 30 seconds, it will be nearly unbearable. But you have to understand how good this is for your dopamine system and how much it resets it, because you're consciously putting yourself in an uncomfortable situation. What does that mean for the rest of your life? No matter if you take cold showers or not, you'll still be put in uncomfortable situations, but the difference will be that you'll be accustomed to them because you've been taking cold showers. You will know how to deal with them and know how to control your fear in other uncomfortable situations that might actually yield consequences if you mess them up, like public speaking, for example. If you already know what that adrenaline rush feels like, you'll be able to manage it because you've worked on that for 5 minutes a day for the last month, right? You'll know how to control it. And even though it will still be there until you get some more practice in, you'll be able to act as you would without an adrenaline rush because you know how the adrenaline rush is supposed to feel and how to counter it. A super underrated habit that not a lot of people think about is the power of going outside and how much this actually resets your dopamine system. When you go outside, and I've seen this multiple times and in myself as well, when I'm inside all day, I feel absolutely miserable. The best case I can think of off the top of my head is when there was a sneaker drop that took the entire day pretty much back in August of 2019. I was inside from the morning to the night. At the end of the day, I had a pounding headache and I didn't want to do anything except lay in bed. If you get outside right now, I guarantee you it will change your mood for the better. The next thing that you guys need to do for your dopamine detox is stop indulging in activities that overstimulate your brain. Your mindset is your most important tool as a human being. It's the only thing that we really have that's different from animals, the ability to think and the ability to express our thoughts through voice. Most animals are stronger than humans. Monkeys, apes, gorillas are all stronger than humans. The real gift that humanity has is our mindset and our ability to speak. So why not utilize it to its fullest potential? Stop indulging in things like porn and masturbation that make your dopamine receptors shoot through the roof and numb you from the other activities in your life that could give you the dopamine that you've been looking for, but actually in a healthy manner. If you start implementing these dopamine detox habits today, you will notice a difference, and the finer things in life will bring you joy and satisfaction in ways that you never knew they could.